All right, there we go. I had to let my thing load up, man. What up, what up, what up, what up, man? Y'all already know what time it is, man. Welcome back to the table where everybody eat. You want to give folks time to get up in here. My laptop acting like I just set it up. It's crazy. The doggone thing just came on. The antivirus, like I just turned it on. This thing's been on this whole time. Go to the 5 minute and see what this video doing. But we about to scroll through a couple of tickets, man. Puts on what? What you want to swing puts on until next week? Because if any puts, I'm thinking I want to, well, swing. All right. First off, this is some stocks I've been waiting for the downside. You're gonna start off with Meta. I've been waiting for Meta to the downside, and I'm about to delete a lot of this noise. But I actually shorted this thing maybe twice so far. This and Microsoft is what I've been shorting for the past, maybe like the past. Mm, we could probably say a month now because we in September. So Meta is one I want to take to the downside, but what I'm noticing that's the 2 hours. Let's go to the 4 hours. I'm gonna go with. So yeah, all right, bet. Yeah, I like Meta to the downside, but if that's too pricey for you, I don't know what else we got to the downside. And hit that like button, y'all, if it's your first time to the channel. Um, we already know I like Tesla to the upside, but Tesla got this crazy gap. If Tesla could come back and retest that 339.85, which is that line in the sand, or even that trend line, because what we've been wanting on, let's zoom out. What we've been wanting on Tesla for a while now. I mean, y'all already know in Discord. Matter of fact, I still ain't put the link, man. The link gonna be below in the chat, man. But I've been telling y'all in Discord, a lot of folks been bullish. I mean, bearish on. Hmm, I'm dropping a link for y'all right here. But yeah, they've been bearish on Tesla for a bit, but I've been bullish on this thing, and the reason why you got to go to the data. The 4 hour ain't doing it. We'll zoom in a little bit on it. I may not give bearish right now, but for right now, we're gonna say Meta and AMD. Keep that question going for you. But since we stayed above this line in the sand right here, around that 243, but really broke back above this election gap after we came down, tested the election gap, had a lot of illiquidity right here. We barely had any price action, barely had any trading volume. You know what I'm saying? In this zone right here. And what day was this starting that? This was after Liberation Day, because Liberation was around the 9th with the tariffs. So let's go, that's about right here. Around this area here was Liberation Day. So we pulled back all the way to 212. That is gorgeous if you think about it. Would have been at 348, man. Y'all put a like in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like in the chat. Y'all hit the like button. I put a one in the chat if y'all following your boy. So now once we came and retested this trend line right here, we broke above the trend. We didn't fully test it right there, but we had one, two, three, four, five, six. We ain't even come all the way down right. We kind of did. Let's zoom in right there. We kind of did, and actually we bounced off the 50 SMA. If you look at it and peep game right about here, so I'm still bullish on Tesla, but we bounced with the 50 SMA right there. Now I do want to come refill that gap, like I said on Tesla. Palantir, I'm not really bullish on Palantir, but I'm also not bearish on Palantir. Um, it's just a big indecisive moment right now for them, for me. And what I like though right now, that's the 2 hour. We might as well go to the four, and I'll go back to the two. So the four, the 50 SMA is just is going sideways in its post earnings gap up. Y'all can see that right there. That's where I got it from August 4th. It's going sideways, so it ain't coming down anymore, but it's also not going up. MACD is down here just flat, just cooling, minding its business. But we got this long range right about here on Palantir with this nice and consolidation. And when did we draw this chart up? Like I say, link is below in the description, man. And pin, well, I ain't gonna pin in the chat. It'll be pinned in the chat when the video be uploaded after the fact. You know what I mean? So I'll be watching this later. But we did this in chart request actually. Uh, August 19th. That's when we first drew this chart up on Palantir right here. Had this golden zone. We wasn't even back in that pocket yet. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to Palantir. I don't even know what time frame was that on. The 2 hour. We on the four. Let's go back to the two, which is what I wanted to go back to in the first place. Now we got to reset this thing. And peep game, man. And y'all let me know if y'all follow me, man. Y'all want me to change something up, switch something up. So now we got the golden zone. That's right there at 143. We slide back. I drew the chart up. I don't know. We was somewhere around there, man. I don't know. I ain't really trying to keep going back and forth. Okay, we was up here, so we wouldn't even know we're down there yet. 19th. So I guess it's around the 19th. That's what that means. 19th. All right. So we was back here when we drew this chart up. We was way up there. Now, come on, man. Boom. I want y'all to pay attention to this. We got 50 SMA right in that sniper fair value gap, and it looked like it want to respect that 155. I think that is, yep, that 155.24. Want to respect it so bad. It's staying above our line in the sand. For me, that's an area that we cannot break. Like, we can't break it. As long as we stand above that, I ain't going short. You know what I'm saying? We get that going. We get this price action, eventually get back in here to that sniper fair value gap. It can reject like it did them other times right back there. That's cool with me. But you give me some tight range of motion and start to hold that there on that 50 SMA as it curl up. Oh yeah, we good money, man. So I'm keeping my eye, and it's 2 hours, but it don't matter. Keeping my eye on Palantir. AMD, we'll put it up for the downside because you asked about the downside, right? Ugly. Y'all see, none of these ain't green for me because I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't even trade this thing. I'll chart it though, but I don't trade it. Don't. Cause they played me last year, November. I never forget it. Never forget it. I played them for earnings because it was just AI bubble, tech bubble, fire. Played them for earnings, and I was already up because I bought the contract way before earnings for cheap, cheap. Oh yeah, I think the stock tanked from this range actually. It was around, I think it got to like 165. You know what? It was about 165. I played this and Google last year. Google paid me, AMD played me. I should I should get that on the shirt. I should get that on the shirt. But anyway, man, so to the downside, I ain't about to go down history lane with y'all. Hit that like button, man. Put one in the chat if y'all following me still. Now, this 50 estimated like it's about to cross below that 162. Y'all see that 169 was a heavy zone. We basically almost put the bear flag into that area right there. If we go ahead and put the top of this trend line right there. Come on, man. There we go. Top of the trend line right there. And then, we'll just go right here just to make one. We kind of got a little bear flag to where we ended up coming down. And we gapped down here. I could see us curling, but I think even if we came back into this tight range of motion that we finally fell through, um, I don't see us getting, well, we could just go off rip and we could just look at the chart. You know what I mean? Boom, line in the sand. It could be a little closer, but at the end of the day, Yeah, I could dig it. It's somewhere around there, man. You know what I mean? 'Cause right now, real quick, that 156 zone. It's a line of the same. We come back into that bomb. But really, I really want to get in that 147, 143. So AMD could be a swing. You may just want to date it contract for AMD. I think Hood may still be a short. It ain't fully make the move I wanted it to make. We've been on this in the Discord. Actually, they did good on Hood today. I had a call that I held overnight that did good, but at the end of the day, it collapsed. They did Hood. What was it, Table Talk. Maybe it was General Chat. It was somewhere, man. It was somewhere dealing with. Oh yeah, yeah, right about here. Hood put paid. Hood is at 97.20. You know, so yeah, Robin Hood, it made the move, but it still didn't go as like I say, it ain't go far as I wanted it to go. So um look like the MACD is slightly trying. Yeah, it's holding above the signal on Hood. So we got the move today and we held that area. So that still may be an area of concern. So that's why I'm kind of looking at a lot of things to the upside or even just chilling. Now we do got interest rates next week. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, with Jerome Powell, we got the FOMC, I believe, next week. So if you peep game, we back where we closed yesterday. So we came down and filled the gap back down from us being up so high. I can't really say that we're gonna do shorts like that. Um, but again, I can go with Meta. Let me, you know what else is? Let's go see what some of the health stocks look like. Oscar, Oscar, look at that. It's, yo, we looking good, man. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that look good. I gotta put this in the Discord. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, man. But put it in the chat, man. If y'all want to see something, man, let me know what's happening. Oh, NXTT. All right. I'm gonna have to go to Weaver for that one. Um, tabletop. I'm about to look at NXTT, my guy. I was in that one earlier too, bro. Like, and then I ended up um getting out like what? Maybe I don't remember the percentage, but it wasn't even bad. I had an average of like 16 and a half. I think I got out at like about 14. So I kind of took a hit, but not much though. I ain't gonna look at the picture. All right, so NXTT, I may even do it over on here, my boy. Oh, actually, to say that this is a penny stock, the price action is nice to say we on the 4 hour, dog. Look at y'all, put the one in the chat if we still here, bro. Um, bet. Um, All right. So while I was waiting for you to respond, I was just doing a little analyzing. That line don't mean much of nothing, but at the same time it did, because I was following the MACD down bottom at the same time while I was doing that. So I like this more even myself, bro. Um, I don't never really look at these like that because I just try to catch the move on them. And if I be wrong on the move, I just keep my eye on them and come back to it. Because I think I had this as a stock alert already around it was like 20 cent. And I remember I think when it did this pop here, yeah, earlier this year, it went from down here to way up there. But now if you look, man, it's way down here and it's below that 31, which could be a target. So right now, while we looking at it, if you in this play or if you thinking about getting in this play, um, you know what I mean, we kind of got a game plan. So that's on the 4 hour though. Now if we go intraday today, all right, let's reset that, bro. And the up 13 was the bottom of the day, and now I see why. See, I ain't really I charted it on Weeble intraday, but I ain't really charted. I just charted it. Actually, I'm about to pull that mug up. I'm about to do it simultaneously. Um, while I do the other one. What we on? That's the four. So the four over here, I ain't really feeling the four though. But again, it don't matter with this little bitty stock. But let's go. We go down the way that it's trying to curl. It went low as the 12 today though. 1264. Yeah, that MACD curling. That's on an hour. Yeah, I mean, if we could hold these levels, if I think if we could reclaim, and I'm doing this off of price action, now I'm gonna go down to a lower time frame just to give a guarantee. Yeah, now that look good. That look clean. That do look clean. It's like it's forming a cup right now. Cause I was gonna say if you could get over not even 16, I would say you could reclaim if you could reclaim 1740 and stay above 1740, I believe I was around the price of that 1650 around where I was at. I thought it was gonna hold 1712 and 1737. So I knew it was somewhere around that range this morning. If it could reclaim it, like if you got in now, then I'm gonna say target that area for a scalp. But if you not in yet and you want to wait for confirmation, then yeah, that's where you will get in somewhere around 1735. Put like 1730, 1750 could be something that you could possibly run um on that, man. But yeah, 1 second though, my boy. Yeah, that mess anything up with your phone? You put your how your phone is. My bad, dog. I plugged my laptop in and mug. I realized what time it was too. 'Cause I wanted to see if, as a matter of fact, while I got you on, I'm about to see if my Microsoft call still screwed. I know it's already screwed, but it's for October. Oh, it's trying. My golden zone fell. I should have got out when it rejected that golden zone. But yeah, so I would try to get a hold of over what I just typed in a hold over. I see where it did right there. It's 1579. I mean, you want to do that in the day, but again, if you got in now, I don't see it being bad in the pullback zone just to close that mug out. It's still like 14, but you can't. I wouldn't want to lose that 13, whatever that has said that 1360 something on NXTT, dog. I'm about to scroll through. I want to see what Google and Nvidia and all that look like in the futures while we getting ready to close out. That's a 5 minute. I don't want 5 minutes. I definitely want to go back to Tesla. Google crazy. Google going to 250. When it pull back, I don't know what's gonna happen when it do pull back, but Google going to 250. I don't know. Google a freight train. Can't stop it. AMZ made AMZ. Amazon Amazon may be a short though, actually. I don't know. I could nah, that's my I just gave Amazon a Mardi Gras. I made that up yesterday when I charted this. That's gonna be the Mardi Gras. Once the chart gets stamped, yeah, boy, we got some golden zones, royalty zones, and we got accumulation zones. You know what I'm saying? Up there, the green. I need a little bit more price action in here. That's why I think Amazon may be a little short. Amazon look like a slight short for the record. Um, Microsoft, you played me today. You so you was actually I played myself. That 50 SMA is saying telling everybody ain't nothing getting through here right now. Yep, that was a bad setup. So Microsoft, you ain't played me. You just told me have a nice day. It's all good. Now, Q's, no, I want to go straight to the future. It's 350, and balance is probably hit. What you got NXTT at? Because I like it I like it as an accumulation slash swing type play, bro. Surely do. Meta keep on just no. You see, it's doing what Microsoft doing. It's just so strong. That's why when that mug fall, it's gonna fall. Why you back here? Hey, where did I draw you? Yeah, man. That's strong, man. Oh yeah, you good money around 14.7. I mean, not financial advice, because we know this all inherent risk. You know what I'm saying? And we know how them type of plays move, dog. But yeah, bro. Um, yeah, man. And they got a decent sized float. I think they float. What they float is on that thing. I think they float is where yeah, they got a well according to Webull, they float is 128 mil. So it's not like they really got a low float. And now you to pull back to that right as the market get ready to close. It's what we're on a 5 minute though. You pull back to the 200, but the 200 curling. The nine curling a little bit. Yeah, MACD curling a little bit too, but that's a little cool off. Because even if it came back and retested the 72, which I shouldn't be giving y'all that number, but at the end of the day, I think you part of the Discord, homie. So yeah, man. If not, man, click the link, man. Know what I mean? Use that promo code, dog. But yeah, that's good money, dog. My opinion, man. Just cool off and whatever. And with your average you got, we're 14.7 at. Yeah, that's around here. Yeah, that's about oh yeah, you got a nice consolidation zone around the top of the day where it tried to hold up at. All this right here is the area that's weak. And then it got there again and it got above it to where it couldn't even fall back through. Because I was right there and yep. And then over here is basically right on top, around the 200. That ain't bad, dog. My opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually gonna scroll through all of these real quick before um let's see. Market close. Boy, this was the play. Not even was the play. It still is the play. This a Discord play right here. Now this is another accumulation because we've been waiting to get above the 200 on the 4 hour. Ticker symbol GRI. You got a small account, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, yada yada. Tap in, man. And hit the link in the description, dog, or in the chat. um, I think that's done. We didn't have to move out of that. We'll get rid of that. Copping, still holding. You got IVRX trying, AIFF. It tried again today and it failed at 292, but that's the sign, good sign. I'm watching this one here, RPKT. Um, resolved and went and the maxed out and it's giving us our pullback. We had a nice run on resolve though, man. And we no, but I ain't gonna say because we ain't done with it. We not done with resolve. We definitely ain't done with resolve, man. And while we on here, I want to shout out my guy Tone, man. Those of you that is in the Discord, man, make sure y'all check out Tone Trades and Legacy Trader, man. Look, matter of fact, that's what he called out today. He called out these right here, you know. And yeah, man, I appreciate my guy. My guy came through, showed up and showed out. You know what I mean? I was ripping and running on my Friday today, and my disciple Tone showed up and showed out. So if you is in the Discord, make sure you tap in with Tone Trades, man. Um, yeah, man. And then y'all already know everybody eating, man. You know, everybody eating. A little penny stock. I jumped in the pre-market. I ain't do much today on that. My hood cons I sold for yesterday, sold the final one today. I mean, my dude Tank, you know what I'm saying? Got his Walmart lease 2026. Cooling. That go resolve. Wow. What that say? Average cost what? Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So sit at the table where everybody eat, man. You know, we just been doing our thing, man. So anyway, y'all know what it is. Oh yeah, a couple L's. You know what I mean? I post the L's too. You know what I'm saying? Took 18% down, but then I closed at the end of yesterday flat. I should have had took a screenshot of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, everybody eat, man. Tap in. End of August, me. Tap in, man. But anyway, oh yeah, once again, some more L's. Volunteer. I mean, look, total loss. $186, man. So ain't all wins, man. Um, anywho, dog. Close out, man. We about done. Market about to close, man. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. Spend time with your family. You know, I could get rid of all of this. This is from earlier, probably. Go to the 2 hour, 2 hour. That's a nice hold, though, on the day. So that's why I'm saying I ain't really sure about no shorts, man, on the market. So that's what we got. Close out with Tesla because I want to see what Tesla doing or did. I got lost for a second. I got my drawing still. Yeah, I still want that pullback, but it's closing at 350. But I still want that pullback on Tesla if we can, especially with could not breaking above that. So give us some more price action right here. You know, even if we don't give us that many tests, it's all good, man. But yeah, y'all be easy, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. Holler at your boy, man.